Photos from Australia have once again captured the Danish royal family, leaving no doubt Queen Mary has returned to her homeland. Far from Denmark's rainy autumn climate, she headed to sunny Sydney, where she was seen with her 13-year-old daughter, Princess Josephine, and her longtime friend and former bridesmaid, Amber Petty. This time, Queen Mary opted for an unofficial trip. While King Frederik remained in Denmark, fulfilling his official duties, Mary chose to spend time with family and friends in a warmer part of the world. She was spotted on Bronte Beach in Sydney, enjoying her time and viewing the Sculpture by the Sea exhibition. This trip also allowed her to meet her father, 83-year-old John Donaldson, who is no longer able to travel to Denmark due to his advanced age. It's important to note that Queen Mary grew up in Tasmania, and her connection to Australia remains strong. Last December, she also visited her homeland to spend Christmas with loved ones. Since then, she has frequently returned to the continent, reinforcing her ties to her native land. Her current trip, like all the previous ones, has reminded everyone of the importance of her roots. However, some questions arose. It was revealed that Princess Josephine and, as it turns out, Prince Vincent were excused from school for this trip, sparking some debate among experts and critics of the monarchy. Royal expert Lars Hovbak Sorensen noted that this might influence public opinion about the royal family. Nevertheless, the royal household has chosen not to comment on the trip, merely stating that all of Queen Mary's official duties will be fulfilled upon her return. It's worth emphasizing that Queen Mary is not only a figure symbolizing the Danish monarchy, but also a mother who values every minute spent with her children and loved ones. This trip offered her a chance to reconnect with the world that was once familiar to her, the world of Australian beaches, sunshine, and old friends. One of these friends remains Amber Petty, who was a witness at Mary and Frederik's wedding in 2004. Their friendship, which has endured the test of time and distance, continues to captivate the public. Amber was seen with the Queen throughout her stay in Australia. Both of them have often said that, despite the challenges, their friendship has only grown stronger. Amber, a former radio host and columnist, is now involved in spiritual practices, holding full moon ceremonies and participating in energy sessions. She has also published a memoir where she shared the challenges she faced after her best friend became part of the Danish royal family. These revelations stirred mixed feelings for the Queen, and some even speculated that their relationship might have suffered. However, the recent photos from Australia show that the bond between these two women remains strong, despite the distance and circumstances. Many remember the story of Mary and Frederik's meeting as a chance encounter at a bar during the 2000 Sydney Olympics. However, in an interview, Amber Petty clarified that this meeting was prearranged and not the pure coincidence it was previously thought to be. This statement, of course, created a stir in the media, revealing that the fairy tale many believed in had its nuances. Nevertheless, the love between Mary and Frederik remains a real fairy tale for many, a dream come true of meeting a prince. Queen Mary herself always tries to stay in the background when it comes to her personal life. She rarely comments on past stories, preferring to focus on her duties and family. But every time she returns to Australia, the country welcomes her with special warmth. Her hometown of Hobart in Tasmania still remembers and takes pride in its famous daughter, who managed not only to marry a prince but also to become a true queen, all while preserving her roots and love for her homeland. While in Australia, Queen Mary doesn't miss an opportunity to see her family. Her father, John Donaldson, remains an important figure in her life despite his age and health condition. Family bonds are unbreakable, and Mary strives to visit her loved ones as often as possible. This is especially important to her, as despite all the pleasures of life in the royal family, the connection with loved ones is what truly makes her happy. Now, upon her return home, Queen Mary faces new official duties. Ahead is an important event, the awarding of the Queen Mary's Honorary Prize at the Hubertus Hunt, and it will be her first time participating in this significant event in her role as Queen. This will be a special moment for Mary, as she represents her country in this capacity at such an occasion for the first time. The return of the Queen to her duties in Denmark is eagerly awaited. Despite all the rumors and speculations, the Danish royal family continues to maintain its image as strong and united, with Queen Mary serving as an example of how to remain true to oneself, one's loved ones, and one's duty to the people. This visit of Queen Mary to Australia has once again highlighted how important her homeland and close relationships remain to her. We hope her next visit will also bring joy to all who follow the royal family. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest royal news, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.